The ambulance. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another fine day in the Euro Truck Simulator. I went all Scottish there. But hello. It's really early. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, which actually isn't that early. But anyway, I know it's late and I know it's weary. I know your plans don't include me. But here we are, both of us lonely, longing for shelter from all every scene. We've got tonight, who needs you tomorrow? We've got tonight, baby, why don't you stay? I like that song. I also like, I can't remember what it's called, but it goes, who knows what tomorrow brings in a world few hearts survive. All we have is here and now on our lives, and there to find. The road is long. There are mountains in our way, but we climb a step every day. Love lifters of where we belong. The song's title just popped in my head while I was singing it. So yeah, I like that song too. Joe Cocker and Somebody Else. I'm not a very good singer, but I am enthusiastic. Don't forget, I am now streaming on Twitch, Kick, YouTube. So if you do want to drop me a like or a follow, I do appreciate it, each and every one of you. Even if you just choose to linger in the channel and not speak, you do help me out, each and every one of you. Thank you very much. My dream is to do this full time. But to do that, I need people to engage, and I need to be engaging, so if there's anything you want me to see, or if you want anything to talk about, please do help engage. Some people say it's easier for girls to build an audience, but I don't know if that's necessarily true. But what I did hear is that somebody said, by a famous influencer, that the only people that are in our channel are people who want to sleep with her, and they think they want a chance to be with her as like a relationship, and that's why they're in there. But then when she came out on stream and said actually she's got somebody, she expected all of her followers to drop off. And quite a few of them actually did, so it shows that it's probably true. Here's to lay it on the line. I'm not looking to sleep with any of my followers. I'm not looking to sleep with anybody. I'm done with all that. The last person I was with broke my heart really badly. And I was in a very abusive place. I used to have to go to work pretending that we had a cat because of all the scratches and claw marks on my face and arms from defending myself. But anyway, this is meant to be a nice stream, so we'll get this delivery underway. And try not to slip on the ice. In the end, as I fade into the light, whoa, will you tell the story of your life? And who will remember my last goodbye? 'Cause in the end, I'm not afraid to die. Not afraid to die. Keep getting fines, bloody bastards. I once got so many fines that I didn't actually make any money for the trip I did. Thankfully, I don't get fines in real life. That would be awful. Feel that Egypt overtaken. Overtaken in the snow. It's pretty this. I did drive a little while ago on this, and I was up in the mountains, and there was like a waterfall coming across the road, and you had to drive across the road. That was pretty. Not as pretty as this. Look at that nice lake in front. I do think they messed up on the reflections in the lake, though. That doesn't look very like real water, does it? You can tell that's not real water. Acqua Verde. Do you know what Acqua Verde means, actually? Had aqua in it. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? Must be traffic lights up ahead. A wild Stuffall has appeared. Now, if you are in the Twitch version or YouTube, there's the Pokemon community namings where you can type Pokecash and it'll throw a warning at whichever Pokemon's being said in the sound. So it says there's a Stuffall on sale. They're paid, so if you use Pokecash, you can catch it, and the winners will be revealed in 90 seconds. But that's only on YouTube and TikTok, Twitch. No, on TikTok. Okay. I always feel like I'm rolling backwards when I stop. I don't think it is, I think it's just me. My perspective. Ah, look, Stuffall escaped, nobody caught it. That moving order Stuffall looks like. Some of them you can picture them like if they're an old version of Pokemon. But I didn't watch it after like the first couple of seasons. It was much more in a like Dragon Ball Z. Or like Sailor Moon. Loved Sailor Moon. Don't get too much watch anime on manga. Started watching One Punch Man. But that was only because then after they'd give the game away free on the PlayStation, like One Punch Man. So then I started watching the anime series. It's not very good. I don't think it was very good anyway. On Channel 4 when I first started, every like weekend, so like Sunday night, they used to have a manga or an anime. And there was one, it was a series where it was these brothers. And each of them turned into a different type of dragon. And that was really good, but I can't find out what it was actually called. I actually asked the BBC, sorry, yeah, Channel 4. And you said, what was that one item you used to have on in the future? Where the city's being split in half by a rift in Q in the future. Where the city's being split in half by a rift in space and time. And out of that came demons. And they might take over. So some of them look like normal people at first. Then other people, they're like, they're just like really monstrous. And there's like the two main characters. There's a guy who, which is like a policeman who won the Stevens. And then there's a girl who was the president's daughter. And like the president gets kidnapped. And then his daughter and this policeman have to try and save the world. And he's got like special powers, and he's got like a wooden sword that his dad gave him. If you haven't seen Demon City, I think you definitely should. Or is it Monster City? Might be Monster City, I'm not too sure. BOGX, this bridge is narrow. Don't look at the police car. If you don't look at them, they don't see you. What did that? But after being on this for so long, I was in the car driving to work yesterday, and there was a daft truck behind me, and I was like, oh, I so want to drive to work in a daft truck. Can you imagine that? Oh. Just because I drive one on this, I probably wouldn't be able to drive one in real life, Jesus. Can you imagine me in a big truck thing? Big burly butch driving a daft truck. Once over, that would have been my ideal job. But then when I got, like with going club to clubs and things. Now, I don't go anywhere. Yeah, that guy who attacked me in my own home really fucked up the most of my life. I used to be so happy and bubbly. Now I have self-esteem issues and I think everyone is gonna attack us. can't even go to a bloody supermarket when it's too full of people. I try to go when it's quiet and get in and out as quickly as I can. But then I'll get anxious in autopilot, which its way controls and speech for you. Hit into what I had called autopilot, which its way controls and speech for you. So you just like start putting cruise control and they just drive you on brand new way. All you would do is like stop it and turn around. And if I could get one that could keep in lanes as well, but I don't think I'd have a car now that doesn't have sat nav or cruise control. I've got so used to it. I'd probably want something bigger, like a 4x4 or a pickup truck, but still have sat nav and cruise control. Really, I'd like a self-drive and one. And you tell it where I wanted to go. It stays in the lane, it does your speed and everything. I would just be happy with that. People are like they don't trust auto driving cars. I wouldn't trust it. Because it's always making you determined. I'm up far too early. I don't actually start work till 11 today. But I'm having trouble sleeping at the moment. When it gets light, I'm awake. But I thought I'd come on and do this game for a little bit. Talk to you guys. A wild Indeedee has appeared. If you want an Indeedee, type Pokécatch and get yourself an Indeedee. I've got one ultimate ball left, so I'm not gonna waste that time. I want a Mew or a Mewtwo. But apparently the chances of those popping up are really, 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 really rare. If I ever say there's Mew or Mewtwo, that's it, I'm catching it. Screw you guys, I'm taking the prize. Anything else you can have, unless I buy more balls. But I'm not like spending in-game currency to expensive. I think in that Pokemon community game. And that's like £2 for 10 balls or something. But it's still real money. That's how I think in digital games. Okay, you're buying it, but you don't own it, and it's a digital game. And it's real world money. If you use digital money to buy digital games, then that's fine. But real money to buy not even a real game, no. I think people who do are stupid. Because the actual small print says you don't own them. You're buying a DRM, which is like a remote license that allows you to download it, but you don't own it. the same. So like when they did PlayStation Plus or Xbox removed loads of games last year, even if you bought them, you now couldn't download them still, because they took them off the Play Store. Or the Xbox Store, PlayStation Store. So even though you bought them, you now can't get them. If you very customers in my hand is all I know. Let's roll. Autobots, roll out. I am Optimus Prime. I need a deeper voice for that. I'm the guy who actually did Optimus Prime. But he had such a deep voice because he had throat cancer. But he's actually done really well. How can you take the wrong element? Hello, Mr. Security Man? Nothing to declare. No fruits or vegetables. No illicit substances. I've actually forgotten what I'm carrying. I did one, and I was taking ice cream to Norway. You think Norway would make its own bloody ice cream, wouldn't it? It's cold enough. It's consonants. Consonants. There's 5 fines now. I should make him redeem for chat, shouldn't I? Every time you see me get a fine, if you type in fine, the screen flashes red. Blue. Let me know I've been stopped by the coppers. The Hawaii 5-0s. The Pow-Pow. Police. Politia. Policy. Anyways. Yes, that'll be the next redeem. Every time you see me play the game, but I get a fine. If you type in exclamation mark fine, I will make it so the screen flashes off. I can't know, a cop car appears on the screen or something random. I do have one I've just put on there. If you type in the exclamation mark Tourette's, it explains in my words what Tourette's is. Hopefully to be how people understand that I have verbal and non-verbal tics as I talk. And it's not personal if I swear at you. Well, unless it is. But if I tell you it is, then it is. If I swear at you and it's not intended, you'll hear it when I talk. If you ever hear random noises or squeaks, yep, that's me. That's the Tourette's. But I also have dyspraxia, which is really fucking annoying for someone who works with numbers. I get the first and third number mixed around. So when you're giving people prices, I have to be really, really careful. So I like split it into individual numbers. So I'll be like, that is 2, 5, 9, and 68. Just to make sure I don't cock up. It just doesn't, my brain doesn't see the middle number, and so I know it sees the middle number, but it can get the first and last number wrong. And I mean, why do you do this to me, brain? I know you don't like me, but fucking hell, more shit. Actually, I love my brain. I am me, and I am me because of my brain. I may not be intelligent, but I have a brain. And it is a very, very strange, lovely brain. And she would go, and then wasn't allowed to transition back. The minute the transitioning caused it. Oh, sorry, the lack of ability to transition back. Which is why I've said all along that if you allow people to self-identify without any kind of medical stuff, it's a bad idea. Because at 15-year-old, who knows what gender they actually are? At that age, I wasn't even thinking about sex or boys or girls. I was thinking about nicking my sister's Lego. And then standing on said Lego and hurt my foot. So I don't like Lego now because it hurts your foot. But then again, the other day I stood on an upturned club twice. And my foot all swelled up. Like nasty pus was coming out the bottom. I was like, how the fuck can I stand on the same club twice? The reason is I kicked it, but I didn't kick it far enough after it stood up in the first time. And then I stood on it again. And I don't know though. Whenever that pops up what it is on screen, we should make it so it shows you a picture. So that if you know what it looks like, you might wonder, can you not? But it would mean having a copy of all the Pokemon pictures. And then doing a search every time that message came up. To show you what type of fucking Pokemon it is. That I can't be asked to do that. That was close. I really crashed into that crash barrier there. I'm too busy talking to you. I'm easily distracted. Stop distracting me. stop enabling me. That's what it is, enabling me. Basically, you're like a crack dealer who's giving me crack for free. Not that I've ever had crack. I don't know what crack is. Well, I've seen it, crack, in, like, movies. But I don't know what it's like. I don't want any. No, thank you. Not even if it's free. I don't mind people who do drugs, but I don't want drugs. I am fucked up enough as it is. Be nice. Be nice, Twitch. Be a good Twitch. She was not really monitoring my stream. Why would they monitor me? I'm nobody. Oh, I do have a will. I'll give you a caveat. This is an 18+ stream. I should do that right at the beginning. And I apologize for Tourette's. Yeah. I need to make an intro that says that before I start anything. Then I don't have to remind myself to do it. Use a little verbal thing at the beginning. This is an 18+ stream, and we have Tourette's. And then I'll just play every, like, half an hour. Just that I don't get wrong. Just a little word. I may call you a chemist. I do not mean it. Unless you are, and then I do mean it. Oh, dearie me. Auto cue. And what it thinks I'm saying and what I'm actually saying are two different things. It can't cope with my poor accent. Poor little auto cue. Not auto cue. Subtitles. Yes, the poor automatic subtitle machine. It uses Google, so it's probably not aware of anyone with my accent. Which is a mixture of Geordie and Welsh. And whatever else I've picked up along the way. I do tend to find I pick up my accents more easily. I was in America in 2000. Shit, I've got another speed, so there's 6 violations. Hashtag fine again, guys. Not hashtag, exclamation mark fine. Fucking hashtag. That's what I'll call this video, hashtag fines. I'll find every time I'm gonna find, and I'll clip into that particular section, and I'll just play them one after the other. Like, fine, 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 fine. Me. Can't believe I've been playing this for 50 minutes now. 3 fines in 50 minutes. Because there were 2 fines from yesterday. That's it now, I've got 5 fines. 5. Tell you, I would be interested in a drive. Now, if an American trucker, if they've got like the Canada, if you can drive to Canada, I would be quite interested. Driving from New York to Canada in American Truck Simulator. I'm just waiting for that to drop in price and I might buy it with real money, even though I've just mentioned I wouldn't using real money to buy digital games. When it comes down in price, I might. We'll see. No, the dad, the Kim Jong-il. It's like, he's his little character and he's a terrorist. And like the Film Actors Guild, or SAG as they've called themselves. And it's got Matt Damon, who could only can say Matt Damon. That's all he says for the film, his name. And that's meant to mean everything. You've got George Clooney and all of them. And anyway, so they go over and Kim Jong-il is like sending bombs all over the world. Then he kills Hans Blake. He drops him into a tank of sharks. Then it's all like little puppets on a string. So the sharks are attacking this puppet on a string. And then it cuts away, and then it has a skeleton that's meant to be Hans Blake's skeleton because this sharks have eaten him. Because he's looking for weapons of WMDs. And Kim Jong-il is the men that show him around his palaces, and he's just giving them the room around. It's actually a really funny movie. But as I said, takes a miss out of Stingray and all those old puppet shows. They even have like two of the puppets getting on. And like trying different positions is the funniest shit you will ever see. And then one of the Americans goes undercover. So what they do is they put like polish on his face and like stick bits of fluff to his face, pretend to be a beard. And it looks absolutely ridiculous, but apparently passes forward and forward and forward. A wild Trumbeck has appeared if you want a Trumbeck type hashtag book. The exclamation mark Porky Catch. You get yourself a Trumbeck. I'll call it a day a little bit late, it's a little soon. Get to a good save point and then we'll turn it off. And thank you very much for watching, and if you've just been lurking in the background, thank you. My multiple personalities salute you. And whoever gets in the front seat first gets to use the mouth and speak. But then in the background, you've got all the views like taking the piss out of the one in front. Like backseat drivers. I came in from shopping the other day, and I'm just starting to say, one of them told you the one that fucking shut up. He didn't, he wasn't Tom Jones. Oh, there you go. Hashtag fine again. Fucking fines. That's 6 now. 6 fines for anyone who was counting. Should have a counter on the screen. Every time you get a fine, you've had a fine on it. But I'd got in from the shopping, and I was to put my shopping away, and I was just having a nice hissing to myself. And then just like lo and behold, one of them just shouts out, "Why shut the fuck up, you are not Tom Jones." I'm sure my neighbors must think I'm fucking weird. So if I think it and it's me, people who aren't me must think it even more. Yeah, once over I used to worry what people thought. I'll be like the weird person in the street who just everyone avoids. I've been worse speeding. Fine. We're all we're keeping count. I'm not gonna read out how many I've got. You work that out yourself.